Yano-kunの普通の日々
In a world overflowing with overpowered protagonists, dramatic romances, and high-stakes battles, Yano-kun's Ordinary Days is here to contribute to the rom-com animes by finding magic in misfortune, with a confirmed anime revealing a teaser trailer premiering in October of 2025. Shinpei Matsu, who directed Ascendance of a Bookworm, is directing the anime at Ajiya-Do, which also animated the same anime. Besides the upcoming anime, the series also has a live-action movie which premiered on November 15, 2024 in Japan. The comedy centers on Yano, the perennially unlucky high school boy, and Yoshida, the classmate that constantly worries for him. Yoshida sees Yano come into school injured, and Yoshida begins following Yano out of concern for him, observing his unlucky daily life and resolving to support him. What starts as curiosity, who can't help but worry for the constantly injured Yano, quickly morphs into something more, a gentle, protective instinct, bordering on affection but never forced into overt romance. As they converse, get to know each other, we see more of a romantic development. Yano as a character is refreshingly unbitter, the kind of soft-spoken, cute male lead that doesn't wallow in self-pity despite his world being cursed with bad luck, but keeps moving, bearing each new injury with a shrug and a bandage. Sure, it's not a new setup, but there's a stoic charm to him, a kind of dignity in the way he survives each day that on a serious note is quite concerning, but otherwise is distinctive and when played properly, funny too. Yoshida, on the other hand, acts not just as a support, but as a friend who tries to ensure Yano is safe for the most part. She doesn't swoop in to fix his life. Instead, she supports him quietly, often hilariously, and always sincerely. I think a large part of what makes the characters feel so different from the normal rom-coms is the character designs, which emit warmth that envelops the series as something being more wholesome and more cute. Together, the chemistry forms the core appeal. Two very ordinary students, bonded not by romance or trauma, but by small acts of care, which then, of course, in due time develop into romantic feelings. The core of the story follows Yano balancing between absurdity and normalcy. One moment Yano is getting chased by a stray dog, the next he's quietly appreciating a calm lunch on the roof, before that lunch gets stolen by a crow. This leads to the gags never feeling too outlandish. They're slightly exaggerated versions of the small daily inconveniences we all suffer from, which also works on a deeper level. All in all, Yano-kun's Ordinary Days is like a quiet cup of tea after a storm. It's not revolutionary or dramatic, but that's its strength. And as a rom-com, it sure does its job of being cute, wholesome, and romantic. If you enjoyed this video, then do consider subscribing to my channel for more.